conditions. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line, mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're setting up the screen. It's a seam wide open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Now the play fake. Throws to the back. Found a seam. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Run it with the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option.
I'll tell you what, sometimes towards the end of that play where you see you're not getting anywhere, I'd like for you to just lower your shoulder and get a few yards. I just don't love it when they finish and run out of bounds.
You know, though, we've both been around so long that we've seen a lot of guys try to make a play every single time, and it ends up making things worse.
No, I get it. You can fight for extra yards, or sometimes you go backwards, or sometimes you lose the football. But, man, I want to put my...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect 1st drive.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Garcia. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To throw, it's Mateer. That's caught. It's Ott. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Sooners in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Setting up for the extra point and the time. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Manning. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds. And pass. Play this game in the shadow of Big Tex. You can get a corny dog out there, play carnival games, and see one of the great rivalries in the sport, David.
It's crazy. You literally walk outside of the stadium, and there are thousands upon thousands of people. They don't even realize a football game's going on, Jesse. They're just having a good time.
You're right. It's part of what makes this game so special. The Red River rivalry, there's just so much fanfare. There's so much tradition. And remember, with bragging rights on the line, this thing just means more.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for it.
Turning on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down at for a good return on the interception.
This guy is so comfortable in zone coverage. They're playing cover two, and he's just back there roaming around in the middle of the field. He's so confident in his speed to break on the ball. As soon as he saw where the QB was trying to go with it, he put his heel in the ground, accelerated, and made the pick.
He lets one fly deep. Holds it in on the left. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. They've got a first down here to open the period.
Here we go, here we go.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run it. It's Ott. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Moore. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the lone running back. Open space at the 25. Speeding down the left side. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Moves around to clear up the vision. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits in big moments that they replay throughout the whole next year.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. On the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's loose. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
Wide open spaces. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! All that they
passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point is good. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. A little release to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And they'll knock him down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He breaks a tackle. And the Longhorns will keep this drive going. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Manning. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to set the tone with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got the quick pass. It's a running room. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes...
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark it down at the 28.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Pressure coming. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown Sooners! Man, that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Release to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Dumps it off in the flats. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Returner will field it and bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab, it's Parrish. Got room at the 35. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, that's one as a quarterback, when you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Unleashes it on the run. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got some room, it was over. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets a block. He goes out of bounds at the 40 after an excellent return. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Moore. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Going up top. He's got it at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it. There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's up. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown Sooners! They move on top here in the fourth. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
That's crazy. You could play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Gets the back moving. Little touch pass to the receiver. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's up. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great possession.
Back open in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good. And you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to pass, it's Manning. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the